Hello guys, welcome to Go Capital. Today I'll be talking about the price pathway strategy in details very quickly. But before that, let me show you something. This is the chart of volatility 101x index. This is offered by the derivative broker. Are you seeing this? Okay. I want to show you another one. Did you like what I just showed to you? Did you like it? What are we doing? We are trading a trend. We need to identify this type of thing in the market every time we want to trade. I'll show this kind of thing to you also in the forex market. So I want to share with you another screen. Alright, this is a Euro JPY asset. This is a currency pair, and I want to show this to you also. Do you want to learn how to do something like this? Something that will help you to follow a trend, know where to join a trend? Now keep watching this video. I will explain to you how you can join a trend like this. So I'm going to clear this particular chart now, and I will start explaining this chart to you. This is the Euro JPY asset. Now this particular market has been going up. This is a visible clear uptrend for you. Then immediately the market created an equal high or relatively equal high. It started to change the trend. So one of the things that will make you to know the possible end of a trend is when the structure of the market has been altered. If you have watched before in this channel, you would have listened to me said that the structure of an uptrend is a series of higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so the structure of an uptrend is such that market moves from a low to a high point and comes back to a low again, previously created here. Then this movement continues in this fashion. Okay, in this fashion. And what do you see? When market moves like that, it will come back again to a high that it previously created. So the market came back again to this high. Are you seeing this? Then it went back up and created another high. This is a known structure of an uptrend. Okay, this is a known structure of an uptrend. This structure is a structure of an uptrend. This is an uptrend. Okay, now the market got to a point where as it was going, it created a high that is relatively equal to this previous one. That tells you that there is a possible change in this trend. Don't do anything yet, but wait. The market began to come down like this and created another low that is equal to the previous low created. So there is no clear structure as at this moment, because the lows and highs being created are neither higher nor lower than the previous. So you know that this is a range. The market went back up and dropped down. When this happened, you know that the structure has changed to that of a downtrend. So what you do as a trader is to look for possible areas to sell this market, to join this market, and this is the area you'll be looking forward to joining this market. Are you seeing this? So the market came back to that point and dropped down. That is money for you to take. All right, so but then that is the part of how to know the signal that the trend is about to change. Let me clear all of these drawings. All right, Now this market started moving from here and created a low that is equal to the previous one. This tells you that there is a possible change in the direction again to the upside. Okay, so that tells you that. So I'll draw again. It moves from here and comes back here, and then the market moves here. When this happens, you know that there's a possible change in trend because this is a break in market structure. All right, so what you do is to wait for market to come down to this high previously created, and then you join the trend. That's how to know the possible change in trend and how to join it. Are you with me? So now let me clear these drawings. Now look at this other side of the drawing. The market came back to the high that it previously created, which is this zone, came back to it, then it started dropping down massively as this. When that happens, you know that there's a possible change in the trend, that it's not going to continue upwards. That's a possible. So what you need to do is to wait for the clear downtrending signals to present itself to you. So this market was going back up, and this would have been a place for you to sell, but it didn't sell. Rather, it continued going back up to this. I told you that there are two entries. This entry here will be a mitigation block. This entry here will be an order block. So, but let's assume because you are just learning how to trade this strategy, you could not join this trend. This was something else for you to do, to join the buy from here to this place. Let's assume you couldn't see any of these because the market is at the top. Sometimes when the market is at the top like this, I just wait and allow a clear trend to form. So what that will mean is I will allow all these things happening here to finish happening. Then I'm going to come to the market when I sense a clear trend or when I see a clear trend. So this market has presented a clear trend by beginning from here, going back up, coming down like this. This is a clear downtrend. So what I'm waiting for is for market to come back to this low previously created. All right, so and the market came back to it and dropped down. All right, then this continued happening. This is the structure of a downtrend. Okay, even though there was a short-term uptrend created here, it was short-term. If you were smart enough to know what I've been saying since, you notice that there was a change in the structure here. How? Let me clear this again. There was a change in the structure here. Market created a low here. This is a low point in the market. Then it created another low here. This low is now higher than the previous one. This becomes a possible change in trend. So immediately market broke a high like this here. You know, wow, that when it comes back to it, it's going to buy. This is how I trade, whether it's on the intraday or on the 4-hour time frame for swing trading. Okay, so once you spot a break in a structure, then market will retest that structure you just broke, and then it will continue that direction. You don't have to be in the market every single day, every single time, but you can always spot this happening every single day. All right, so now this market created this type of move. This is also another kind of block, which is called another block. The market dropped down from here, and when it did, what can we see happening? It came back to this low, broken, and then it continued going down, broke this one, came back again, continued going down. This is how you trade a price pathway strategy. How to know a possible end to a trend and a change to a trend is what I just showed to you now. Once you signal that there is an equal high or an equal low, that tells you that something is about to happen. So what did I say? An equal high or an equal low. That tells you to pay attention. The market is about to do something. Then once it starts an uptrend from there, you join the uptrend by waiting for a retest. Once it starts a downtrend from there, you start a sell by waiting for a retest. Okay, so now this is what kept happening. It happens every time. All right, so now let's look at this scenario again. The market created a low point here and then created another low point here, which is relatively equal. that tells you something is about to happen. This is a high here and this is another high here that's relatively equal. That tells you something is about to happen. So the market kept creating this type of moves, even though in between all of these, someone like me who has been using this strategy can spot good entries already. But if it's not clear to you yet, you can just let it create a clear trend for you to see. I would have caught this one, not every time, but sometimes. Do you understand me? Sometimes, when you look at this chart after it has happened, you think you would have caught it. It's not every time you would have caught it, okay? But sometimes I do catch this type of moves as well. Now this was created. This looks like a range. All right, another one here, but what happened? The market took a move like this and broke the range, broke the equal highs that has been forming ever since. What you have to wait for is for a retest of this particular level. Are you seeing this? So the market came back to test this level, and what did it do? It went back up. And this particular high that was broken, market did what? Came back to it again and went back up. All right, let me clear these drawings and move the chart. All right, so the market moved from here, came here, and this high that was broken, it came back to it and continued going up. Are you seeing this? This is another high that was broken. It came back to it and continued going up. All right, so immediately it broke this one, came back and continued. Now what do you see? The market came back to create a low that is lower than the previous. Okay, so this tells you something is about to happen. Just wait, don't just do anything yet. Wait. In all of this, you might have taken 1 or 2 losses. It's permitted in the market. You don't have to be in a kind of scenario where you think you can never take a loss. There's nothing like that in the market. Don't ever come to that point where you think that you cannot take a loss. You will, definitely. Then the market created a high here, then another high here, and what you saw immediately, it created a high, it dropped down this way. This is a low broken. Okay, this is a low broken. What do you do? You wait for it to come back and you join this particular sell. Okay, then it broke this low also when it was going down. What do you do if you miss this one? You wait for a retest and you join the sell again. All right, so let me clear this drawing so I can move my chart. So this is how you keep joining trends. You join trends after a break of a structure. All right, you join a trend after a break of a structure. Sometimes after it broke this structure like this and it was coming back, sometimes it will not sell from here. It will not. So what you do is you wait for the second entry. This is a second entry. I've talked about this before on this channel. If you don't understand what I'm doing now, just go back to the videos in this channel, you'll get it clearer. So the market dropped down from here and came back to this high, this low here broken, and then dropped down again. Okay, now it was coming back, it didn't get to this one, so you will not have an entry there, but it came down and gave you another entry here for you to join a sell from here. Are you seeing it? All right, so this is what a trend is all about. A trend is a series of highs and lows. Okay, so for an uptrend is a series of higher highs and higher lows, while for a downtrend is a series of lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so that is what you look at in the market. This is a price pathway, sorry, these are price moves. All right, so this is how you trade the trend. You join a trend when a structure is broken. Is that clear? So this is the price pathway strategy. It's very simple to look at in the market. This is how you trade crash 500. I see those of you who want to catch the spikes, the drops, in boom and crash. You will enjoy your account. Stop using indicators, stop using RSI, moving averages. I'm not saying they don't work. I'm not saying they don't give money, but you will lose money easily that way. But when you trade trend like this, looking at the chart alone, only the price chart, did you see me use any other thing here? Just the chart, and you just establish a successful trading career for yourself. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video to someone. Comment in the comment section anything that you have to say, any question, and if I see the need for me to react to them, I will react to them, and also make videos about some of the things you are saying in the comment. So this is the price pathway strategy. Hello guys, please subscribe. Don't let this just be a waste of time. Subscribe and let's keep learning together and making money together. All right, so see you next class. Thanks for watching.